Look at that wreckage. I'm amazed they're still making them like this.
They?
This looks like a standard fighter jet, but it's actually different. They've done a lot of things to reduce the number of parts and cut down manufacturing costs, without sacrificing the plane's strength and performance. Very cost-effective. You could make 3 planes for the price of 2 this way.
Who's this they you're referring to?
North Ossia Grunder Industries, formerly the South Belka Munitions Factory, run by the Belkan government.
But Ossia has taken over that land now. South Belkan technology is being used for Ossia. Why does Yuktobania have this?
Good question. Actually, speaking of Belka, Ossia recruited some Belkan flying aces after the war 15 years ago to strengthen our Air Force. You know about this?
No. Really?
An aggressor squadron comprised entirely of Belkan aces, our old enemy. Well, that's the rumor anyway. Even an old fox like me isn't sure they exist. I bet the current administration isn't even aware of the story.
Before the Ossian ground forces can proceed into the Yuktobanian capital of Sinigrad, they'll have to deal with Kruk Fortress directly in their path. The robust defense of this fortress has stalled the advance of our armies for the past 5 days. If this situation continues for much longer, it will give Yuktobania time to complete preparations for a counterattack. We need to take the fortress and enable our ground forces to reach the enemy capital as quickly as possible. To do this, we will launch an air attack on Kruk Fortress. Our last attack sortie fell prey to their anti-aircraft guns and air defense fighters. Deal a decisive blow to the fortress and its surrounding air power, and support the ground forces as they penetrate the complex. Open the door to Kruk. The day of Sinigrad's liberation is near.
Captain, which plane should I use?
Are we launching in this formation?
War Dog, launch! Pilots, check your plane and prepare for refueling. 1 mile to refueling craft. 100 yards to go. Perfect, Blaze. Commencing refueling.
Today we're gonna do it! This is Abel. Don't be stupid. Can't you see that wall in front of us? We're getting air support from Sand Island today. Roger that. I'll tell everyone now.
Lieutenant Colonel, the enemy sent this message to our armies.
The This fortress will not be captured. Go back to your country. Alright then. Let's finish this up quick so we can get home to our families. Allied forces in the air, listen to me. If the ground forces are wiped out, this operation will fail. We need to place top priority on eliminating the threat to our ground forces. We're counting on you.
Edge engaging. This is the final obstacle before the enemy's capital city.
You know the Sand Island squadron above us? Supposedly they're the Rosgraves we keep hearing about. Radio intercept team! Does the enemy have something hidden up their sleeve? Our air support's from Sand Island, so don't worry about a thing. Target hit! Watch out for enemy planes. We're dealing with the Rosgraves here. I see it. The Colosseum is still in operation. This is the third attempt. Remember, there will be no fourth time. Enemy ground forces advancing. Another large-scale offensive. This is the third time. Defense network destroyed! Damn it! These guys are unstoppable! This now ready for takeoff. Remaining aircraft will follow shortly. Archer, Fox 2! That fortress wall's pretty high. It'd be a blast to break it down. Literally. If we break through here, the capital's just ahead. Sorry, no visitors allowed. Run along home now. Enemy facility destroyed. Enemy facility confirmed destroyed. We'll eliminate the threat near the gate with the help of Sand Island. I'll launch a close air support effort.
Captain, it's up to you to prioritize the targets for this attack.
Allied planes overhead. This is the Fertile Lands Armored Brigade, requesting orders to penetrate the fortress. Roger. Stop temporarily in front of the fortress as you've ordered. This is the Fertile Lands Armored Brigade. We see an opportunity. Request permission to charge fortress. Roger. Okay, all units, ready? Start moving to point G1. HQ to 1st Platoon. Move forward. Here they come. I've been waiting for this.
HQ, we've broken through the southern fortress wall! Roger. Nice work.
First barrier cleared. Wow, in record time, too. Minefield up ahead. Where are the engineers? They have a great view on all sides from here. They can target us no matter where we are. This fortress has turned out to be full of surprises. Keep your takeoff rolls short. Begin launch. Climb as steep as you can the moment you're airborne. Use max throttle. We'll get shut down before we even make it out. This is the only way. You've got to carry out your mission.
Enemy planes taking off from Fortress Runway. You're sending reinforcements to launch a counterattack.
Taking sniper fire. This is Missile 1. Commence attack.
Targeting the Rosgraves and the enemy strike craft.
This is Tarantula. We're halfway through the fortress.
If things keep going like this, we just might pull it off this time.
Our tread's been blown off. We can't maneuver. King Cobra, get out while we can still provide cover.
Enemy tanks advancing out of Fortress Gate.
It's them. They're back again. Their attacks are so deadly it's frightening. I can see how they'd be like demons to the enemy. The enemy's resistance is getting more intense. We're close. Ground forces are inferior. They might just overrun us this time.
Looks like we'll be able to enjoy the new year with our families, thanks to Sand Island.
Where's our air force? It's a one-sided battle down there.
The captain's missile hit the target.
Use auxiliary.
HQ, we're at the northern fortress wall! We're breaking through! At this rate, we'll be able to make up for all that lost time.
This is Fertile Lands. We're at the fortress exit. Should we go outside? Please advise. Roger.
destroyed.
Those guys are gonna blow away the entire fortress. Help us! It's the Rosgreaves!
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed. AA guns confirmed destroyed.
Bring out the dragon! Blast a hole in the wall!
Target hit. I evaded the missile.
Concentrate your attack on the areas of least resistance.
Target hit!
I've heard of the 4 wings of Sand Island, but I only see 3. Don't you know? Only good little boys can see the 4th one. Damage report. Puff, Adder, and Mamba teams heavily annihilated. Remaining force at 70%. Get the Rosgreaves over here now! Our lives are depending on them!
Please let us make you time.
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Move forward! Disregard any damage!
Sam, confirmed destroyed.
Those soldiers still haven't faltered. Must be their elite force.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
Roger.
Hang in there! We can still win this! We made it! On their fortress wall, take it down! We skewered them!
Excellent! Hey, send a message back to the enemy. This fortress has been successfully captured. We're going back to our country real soon.
The so-called impregnable fortress fell in half a day, and the momentum of the Osean army had reached a peak. Its final stronghold lost, the Yuktubanian army was setting up a barricade in the urban area up ahead. The next battle could see a lot of bloodshed, with innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. However, the men and officers of the Osean army were optimistic. They thought, as long as the 3 fighters from Sand Island were taking part in the action, things would turn out all right. They have become the center of the army's strength now.
Squadron, this is Thunderhead. Fly to the tanker for refueling. There is an Allied squadron to the east of your position. They'll guide you to the tanker for air refueling. Good work, people. We're 1 step away from the enemy's capital. We can win this as long as you're with us. I can feel it.
Those enemy pilots we fought today. I can't imagine how wonderful it would be to fly with them in peacetime.
Yeah.
War Dog, this is the 84 92nd Squadron. Can you see us? It'll be an honor for us to escort you heroes. Let's go home.
Yeah, but I'm still wondering what Captain Chopper was doing when... Roger! Enemy ECM! Wait a second. That escort plane. Oh no!
The 84 92nd Squadron doesn't exist!
Someone in the Army's trying to lead us into a trap. Just like back at the stadium.
Thunderhead! Thunderhead, respond!
Multiple unmarked fighters inbound. Hey, is that their voice on the radio?
You must destroy them. We can't let them end this war.
Roger. We'll surround them and attack from all directions.
The 84 92nd Squadron aren't Uktibanian spies?
8492, 8492, 8492! I know I've heard that somewhere before. That's right. When we were helping the President's emergency landing, it was the 84 92nd who took our place.
Yeah, you're right.
We got the President, too. So that's what escalated the war?
But I can't think of any other reason.
We've got to tell people about this. But how? We're completely surrounded.
So we'll break through.
I'm breaking through their curtain. Captain, let's break through this blockade and escape to the east.
Meteor 7, missile behind you.
Thunderhead, respond!
I've got nothing but gray on my radar. It's being jammed. It's a trap. We fell right into it. Captain, we've got to make it back. Even if we have to turn our backs to the enemy, right?
You're not thinking about defeating all these enemies before returning. That's insane!
Captain, she's just worried about you. I'll only concentrate on the enemies directly in our path.
Fox 2.
So this is the squadron I've heard so much about. They went one too far capturing that fortress. These pilots are the straw that broke the camel's back. Get them. Enemies of Falco, lead gone! Meteor 12 here! I can't control my aircraft!
We've got to evade their attack and separate from the fight. There's too much to think about. I think I'm gonna lose it. Fox 2. Missile hit.
Meteor 3, you've got one on your tail. All game over, missile launched.
What are Belgian pilots doing here?
Assault 6, Fox 2. Aim for the cockpit. Don't let them get out alive. Don't let their moves deceive you.
Belka's behind all this. The country that was defeated 15 years ago. If this is the truth, then what was this war all about?
The captain shot one down.
All game over, missile launched. Do not get in the way of Belka's future.
I've got to shake off these enemies.
Don't let them escape no matter what. The future of Belka is hanging in the balance. There'll be no place in history for you.
We could lose them in the clouds, but it's too dangerous.
Missile 10, Fox 2.
We've got to escape the area! We have to return to base and let someone know about this.
Nip the dangerous seeds in the bud. Those are the orders.
plane is heavily damaged from the last mission.
Captain, let's hurry!
Trestle 10, Fox 2.
Roger.
They're just as powerful as our intelligence stated. Don't let up on them.
I'll limit engagements to a minimum. Oh no, we're completely surrounded. We have to get out of here and report this.
Trestle 10, Fox 2.
Don't worry about the enemy planes. Let's just make it back home.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Missile hit.
Trestle 10, Fox 2. This war doesn't need any heroes.
Archer, Fox 2. The only thing we can do now is escape as quickly as possible.
Missile hit.
Amazing as always, Captain. Fox 2! Fox 2! Missile hit! Shot down! Shot down!
Fox 2!
Fox 2!
Nice kill, Blaze! Okay.
Let's hurry back home.
Would it surprise you if I said that President Harling is nowhere to be found within the capital?
Not really. The hardline war Osea is waging right now hardly resembles the peace policy the President was promoting. Let me guess. He disappeared just before we invaded Yuktobania, right?
Exactly. My journalist friends told me that nobody's seen him enter or leave the office since. All of his decisions are communicated through the Vice President. And it gets better. A lot of the military officers that resigned over disagreement with the President's arms reduction plan have started to return to the capital.
I found out something myself. That Belkan aggressor force I was telling you about. Apparently they're called the 8492nd Squadron. Also, and here's the kicker, Captain Hamilton, the adjutant base commander here, used to be assigned to the 8492nd.
What?
Oh, they're back.
There's no point in talking to that blockhead commander. He treated our president like an idiot just because he wanted peace.
What about his adjutant, Captain Hamilton?
Roger that. The captain and I will go see him. Grim, you go let Jeanette and Pops know.
Right. Be careful.
What? Nagase and the captain went to see Hamilton?
What is it? Did I do something wrong?
Let's hurry.
You got it.
We don't have time to warn the captain in Nagase. We'll have to talk to the base commander ourselves.
Thank you for coming, Second Lieutenant. I was just thinking about calling you over.
Me?
Special Forces Second Lieutenant Peter N. Beagle. Or I guess you prefer Pops. 15 years ago, you and Bartlett were shot down over enemy terrain. Bartlett's Squadron HQ was destroyed, and all of its data was fried by Belka's magnetic pulse weaponry. When you made it back to the Allied front lines, it was Bartlett's word that convinced them that you were his squadron leader. Is that really true? Bartlett turned out to be a spy. So, who are you really? Can't prove anything about your military record, can you? Arrest them on sight! They're spies! Shoot them if you have to!
Hamilton's got the base commander deceived, too.
I punched that guy's lights out. That bastard was wearing a major's insignia on his shoulder.
I don't know who it is, but someone's trying to widen the rift between the two countries and keep this war going. If Osea continues to win, then the war will be over.
And they're after us to prevent that? You're kidding!
You people are the pillar of morale for the entire Osean army now.
And now you know something you were better off not knowing. The President's disappearance.
Listen, Pops, who exactly are you?
It's no good. They seized our planes in the hangars.
Hangar C in the rear probably isn't so heavily guarded.
Yeah, but over there's nothing but...
We'll escape with my training jets. Good thing I maintain all my planes well, eh? Let's try it. Jeanette, you take the seat behind me.
elements have made off with 4 training jets and are heading north. Find them and shoot them down. Repeat, all Air Force planes.
That's Hamilton's voice. The bastard!
Guess I'll try my hand at combat maneuvering then. Excuse me while I take the lead. Follow me, people.
This is the 8492nd Squadron. We have a visual on the enemy. Engaging.
It's them!
This is Thunderhead. Roger, 8492nd. Are those guys really traitors?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
You can believe what you want, but it's the truth. 8492nd Squadron, you have permission to shoot down those planes.
8492nd, Roger.
I'll get you guys out of here. You all stay with me now.
Good answer.
That flying style. That isn't the Colonel, is it? Colonel? You mean the Colonel? The legendary pilot they used to call Hookabine the Raven during the last war? Yeah, the most infamous traitor our country's ever produced.
Is that you, Ashley? I kept hearing this name, 8492. I was wondering what the heck it was. Then you started calling yourselves the Gravok Fighter Squad in the last war. I got sick of flying in the same sky with you. Sounds like you've strayed even further from your ideals since then.
What's that island down there? Damn it, my radar's out.
That's a volcanic island. There's a strong magnetic field all around it. Our radar's out too, so you guys better follow me closely.
The ravine is widening up ahead. What's that?
It's a scrapyard.
This is a graveyard for scrap planes.
Where did he learn to do that?
He expects us to follow that? The cliff faces are blowing right by the canopy!
Good, keep it up. You're doing great. You need to concentrate. Stay cool.
This is so intense. My senses are sharp as knives right now. How's Jeanette doing?
He hasn't passed out yet. The guy's pretty tough. Relax. You can do this.
Yes, sir. Grim, you doing okay?
Yes, but not nearly as okay as you sound.
Hey, you still keeping up with me?
Good, that's it. Those folks sure don't seem to like us very much.
The enemy's closing from 6 o'clock! I can't even blink! My eyes are drying up!
Where did you learn how to fly like this, Pops?
In many air battles long ago, my young aviator.
Grim, don't deviate from the course!
Pull up.
Is the 8492nd following us? I'm too busy to check my 6 right now. Whoa! That was a close one!
We're diving into that cave now. Are you all ready for this? Sorry, of course you are. I guess that question was a little silly.
Popsy's the only guy we can rely on right now. I can barely keep up with him.
Pops was pulling some amazing maneuvers.
There's no way I can fly like that! I can't believe we're both flying the same type of plane!
Don't need any detailed strategy right now. Just follow me.
Now we're going into that cave? Ah! Whoa! It's pitch black!
Don't lose your sense of range in the darkness.
This is unreal! It's insane!
It's just barely wide enough for us to pass through.
How can you fly like that? That's not human!
Hey, easy. You're giving me way too much credit.
Stay low, or you'll graze the ceiling.
Keep a wide field of vision. Right, that's it. I knew you could do it. You've all become excellent pilots.
I can see the exit. There's the open sky on the other side.
The exit! The light's blinding me!
This is Edge. Are we still being pursued? Roger. Looks like we can relax a little.
This is Thunderhead. What happened to the 8492nd? We're seeing the traitors on the radar again.
There they are again.
This is Swordsman. I just found them. So now I just shoot him down? Exactly. He's not really our enemy.
trust me bail out. He wants us to bail out?
What say we trust him then? Jeanette, you first. Swordsman to Thunderhead. Splash 1. Tracked on radar. Kill confirmed. Just one left. This is Pix. I do not see any floating debris in the water. Image faded from radar. All planes destroyed. You'd better give me a medal for this later. This is Sea Goblin. We have found the floating remains of the destroyed aircraft in the water. I don't see any of the crew. It looks like they couldn't eject and sank with their planes. Roger, Sea Goblin. Return to base. Alright, let's go. We've got a new home waiting for you.
All planes from the Sand Island detachment were shot down by naval jets from the carrier Kestrel. Likewise, all of the pilots are confirmed dead.